Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Davion, and I appreciate you taking the time to check me out. This channel is going to be based around personal development, be it mental, physical, the whole embodiment of it all. So this first episode is directed to my son because he asked a good question to me, and I figured this would be the perfect time to actually share the answer with him and with all of you. So I previously had one other channel, well, technically two. One was called Live Life with a View. Second one was called Ghost SRT8. Live Life with a View spawned out of living in the Caribbean, and that's been quite a few years ago, maybe 8 or 9. My timeline is completely atrocious, but it started when I was on St. Croix, and it was based around showing the beauty of the islands/Caribbeans. And my son made a really good analogy to me. He said, "You know what, Dad, why are you not in front of the camera?" I said, "Nobody wants to see me. I'm not the center of this. It's all this beauty." He said, "Yeah, well, I can go to National Geographic and see that for myself." And I said, He said, "But your personality, who you are, that is what helps people connect with you." And through that advice, my channel did grow. And I've met many people, made many friends that I'm still friends with to this day because of it. And in all honesty, I think there was a lot of growth within myself based on the people that I connected with. Some, I had no idea how much of an impact I had made until fate happens to bring us together or brought us together. I'm saying this because due to circumstances, some out of my control, others in my control, I let the channel go. I wasn't traveling as much, although my positivity was spread throughout everything that I did. The channel started taking a different route because when I moved from the Caribbean, now my surroundings are Ohio. I started showing all these beautiful places that a lot of people have never seen. And again, Live Life with a View. It started changing a little bit more. Just like with everything else in life, you are going to change. Nothing will ever stay the same. No matter how much you want it to, it just is not going to happen. So as the channel began to change and grow, some people who followed me because I was in the Caribbean, and I understand. Others who began to followed me because of the positivity I brought and all the new places that I was showing. And then when I came to Florida, yet again, the channel started changing. I wasn't traveling nearly as much, and although I was in a beautiful place, still am, the content became more self-help because of where I was personally. And yet again, there were a lot of lives that I touched, but I did not know. The channel became rather stagnant, and no matter how much positivity I tried to bring and encouragement to those around me, I just felt beat down. And when I had certain situations going on within my life, I felt, how can I give when I don't feel I have it to give? And so I stepped away. Then the channel became more car driven, and it was about, mods that I had done to my Challenger. And that started picking up because there are a lot of gearheads out there. And I tried to stay from in front of the camera as much as possible. Just showcase the car, whatever I was working on and so forth. Then when I stepped away from that, I literally let it all go. It just became a little overwhelming how social media can have an effect on people, including myself. And although I never considered myself an influencer, I wanted to just step away out of any light and just kind of return to the shadows, play the background. And I had told my son, I said, "Look, it's not for me. It's hard for me to get in front of the camera again. I do not want to be in front of the camera again." And he said, "Dad, but think about the things that you had accomplished. Think about all the people that you had helped." And I said, "Yeah, but I'm just not feeling it. And I do not want to come across as fake." And so that being the case, like that, poof, he was gone. During that time of my playing the background, I just saw so many things on social media that really baffled me. again, I'm not calling myself an influencer by far. I am not. I mean, considering this channel has no subscribers. But what I'm getting at is, if I'm going to put content out, I want it to have an effect to where it helps people, not tries to steer them in one direction or the other. If it's going to be anything, it's going to be positive. It's going to be, how can we uplift one another? How can we help one another? That's what I missed. And so I said, you know what? There's this one picture that really means a lot to me. It said, there are a lot of good people in this world. And if you don't see any, be one. So the way I take it is, if there's certain content that you want to see, something that can possibly help someone, that can help uplift other people, if you're not finding it, then why don't you put that content out there? And so Ryan, that's my son, and me stepping back into this realm, that kind of says it all. You're saying was chill vibes. I've resonated with that for quite some time. I wake up on the side of nonviolence. Let's be peaceful. I walk away from whatever it is before I let the other version of me come out, because I feel it's not worth it. Let's talk it out. Let's communicate. Let's figure this thing out. Let's not allow it to escalate beyond words. Believe me, nobody wants that. And I just want to help others. I just want to show the world that there are people out here that still want you to do well, that root for you, that cheer for you, that has your back. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm back. I'm glad that I'm sitting here having this conversation with you. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I know this may not have been eye-opening or awe-inspiring. Maybe there's someone out there who stepped away from something that they enjoyed, but something pulled you away from it. Maybe it's time for you to stand for what you believe in and make a difference in the world. So I hope to see you back next week. And Ryan, I want you to know that I love you with everything that I have. Thank you for those questions. Thank you for talking to me and asking me what's the reason for me to step back into this realm. I see what you're doing over there on your channel, and everyone, this is a shameless tag for him. It's Metsu, METSURJ Ken. Just check him out for yourself. If your children or you're a gamer, he's 100% a gamer. He got it from me. He's far surpassed me now, and I love him to death. So please go check his channel out. Please give this channel a like, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it, because hopefully there's other people out there that you feel this content would be helpful to. So that's all I've got for this video. I'll be back next week, and I'll be dropping videos once a week, and it will be every Wednesday, all right? So again, thank you. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you again next week. Live a life worth sharing. Live life with a view. Peace. If you like the content, smash that. Hit that. Like, comment, share, and I'll say peace.